Greetings to all my brothers and sisters all around the world who are followers of William Marion Branham, and to my brothers and sisters at our Exodus Assembly in Trinidad and Tobago and in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Let me say greetings to all, especially all black people around the world, of whom I've been sent to bring a message of emancipation, a message of peace and love and oneness. Now, this morning I want to speak to you concerning the way of the mystic. And it has been said in the Bible, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Now, there's a universal question with a universal answer. And that universal answer would put to rest every question. Now, that universal question is, who am I? And that was the question I asked myself when I was 17 years of age. Now, my brothers and my sisters, if you take the number 17, a 1 and a 7, you put it together, you will get a triangle. It is true, a triangle. Okay? Just like the pyramid, which is really speaking about mother, father, and son. The three-dimensional world that we've been subject to time, space, and matter. Okay? And it was at that same age I was given the coat of many colors. That's why I know the coat of many colors wasn't a piece of cloth at the lower part of the body, but it was the rainbow. And so, when the question was asked, who am I? In Exodus 3, which is really showing us the true exodus of our journey from humanity to divinity, where we come into a world of slavery, where if I want to get like my bottle of water, I have to take my hand and reach out and get it. I cannot command my hand or my feet or any part of my body to do anything unless I make that effort. I must be in action. Okay? And when the answer was given, it was given as I am. That I am. Which is saying I am whatever I believe myself to be. And to show you that it is a name or the name of God from generation to generation. It is a memorial unto all generation also. That is why whenever you ask yourself the question, who am I? You have to start, and when you get the answer, you have to say, I am. That's why it also says, be still and know that I am God. Now, my friends, if you have any common sense at all, and if you are thinking, because my whole motive is to get people to think, not to get people to join anything. Because when I point you to look within yourself, and I point you to yourself, it's for you to think. Now, you cannot say I am and not referring to yourself. You cannot say I am the way, the truth, and the life and referring to someone else. It is your own self. You can never separate God from life, or life from God. The life is within, the truth is within, and the way is within. And that is why the way of the mystic is to show you that there's only one way, and the way is within. The way of the mystic is to show you there's only one consciousness, and the consciousness is within. The way of the mystic is to show you that there's one creator, therefore there must be one creative power. The way of the mystic is to show you what is that one creative power. And the way of the mystic is to let you know that one creative power is the power of imagining. And to show you that the creator is your own human imagination. And to teach you that everything was first imagined, that everything was first a thought, that everything first begins with an idea, and that in St. John 3, it is teaching you the secret of creation. And it says in John 3 and 3, I think, that you must be born again. But what I really wanted was to say there was St. John 1. When I said St. John 3, was St. John 1. But St. John 3 can fit in there too. Okay? Because the born again experience where you become invisible will also teach you that. But St. John 1 says that, verses 3 says that, and without him there wasn't anything made that was made. That him is just a personification of the human imagination. So it is saying without the imagination or the use of your own imagination, there isn't anything made that was made. And everything else that is ever going to be made must first be an idea, must first be a thought, must first be imagined. So the way of the mystic is to always take you back also to the beginning. That's why Genesis, Genesis, genes is showing you the seed and the beginning of all our thoughts, and showing you how things have been manifested by way of man, our own human imagination, or the inner man, or the creator in man. And that is what it is showing you in Genesis 1. And it is teaching you that when you have accomplished your goals, or your desire, or your ideal, you no longer have the desire. So you come into a place of rest, you come into a place of peace, you come into your Sabbath. And then it is teaching you also, that is how you will come to understand the whole creation. And that is how you come to have dominion and power over everything else, everything that moves and creeps. And thus, that is why you need the great old ones to come to you. Whether he's a mystic, a sage, a prophet, a yogi, it doesn't matter what. That's why many of those who look at the Bible literally and who have the exoteric and do not understand, they will go against the Buddha and every other, not knowing all is leading towards the same consciousness or towards the same path, because there's only one universal consciousness. And for anyone to come into that realization, they must go beyond the camp. Now, my brothers and my sisters, I think I've gotten my message across to you. Those to whom it's been sent to, it is said that when the student is ready, the teacher would appear. So, I do not have to say I do not have to take at least say 3 and 4 hours or 5 hours like they normally do in these message churches to get the message across to you. Okay? So with that being said, I want to thank you very much for your time and your patience with me. I want to tell you how much I love you because I've experienced love. And you cannot experience love until you go beyond the skull, beyond the brain. Until you become one with the wind. Then you understand what is true, genuine, unconditional love. Okay, so with that being said, I want to say to you, my black brothers and sisters, if you feel led to subscribe, subscribe. If you feel led to like or dislike, do that. If you feel led to comment, comment. Or if you feel led to ask of me to speak on something that you would like to have explained more clearly, or if you would like me to use my creative, imaginative power on your behalf, I would gladly do that. But please do not let your right hand eye left hand knows. So with that being said, I want to thank you again very much. I want to say peace. I'm out.